Hello, my friends. It's Jory with the Blissful Knowing, numerologist, intuitive counselor, and happiness coach, here with a July energy report. So much later in the month than I wanted to be here. I wanted to be here before June 28th when we really shifted energies. That's when I felt the big shift. That's when I always feel the big shift. Oops, hold on, I've got a microphone situation. But, hold on. I'll wait for you guys to come on anyway. Hi. Come on, little microphone pad. You can do it. Doesn't want to stick on there. Might fly off again. Okay, hi guys. I wanted to be here sooner, but it's indicative of the crazy energy. Yes, it is. We're in a 5-year, as I've told you guys so many times. We're in a 5-year, which is chaos and fast-paced excitement and whirlwind energy. I happen to be a 5 life path, so I have double that. And now with this energy shift on June 28th, I've entered my personal month of 5. So I'm in triple 5 right now, which is swirling excitement and activity, which is super fun, but really, really hard to commit to anything. So as much as I wanted to try, I had to flow. You can't really make a solid plan with the 5 energy. You just have to flow with divine timing and allow the universe to show you what you need to do when you need to do it. It's actually dinner time for me right now. I should be eating, but I was like, no, I've never gone this long without being able to come on and tell you guys about the new month energy. And it's such a beautiful combination in July that I was like, I have to share this. I have to. Hey, Steph. Hi, Danny. So, I'm really happy to be here. It feels like a miracle that I'm even here. And I'm going to go into a little bit more of why it's even more amazing that I'm here, because there are other numerological factors that have affected me that have made it tricky for me to be on Facebook in general. So, I'm here. I'm happy to be here. Let me just twist you a little bit. What we're going to do, I'm going to shuffle while I talk to you about July's energies. We're going to do our 4 cards from my Blissful Knowing Inner Guidance deck. The lighting is a little funky right now because it's the sun's starting to set, but hopefully you guys can see everything. What we have, what we want, what we need, and what we get from this deck. We will do that. Then we will do our blessing to remember from my Zen Blossoms Flowering Intuition cards. That says desire. Ooh, my favorite Dahlia. And we'll do our challenge to embrace from, My Love is Everywhere Hearts in Nature deck. All of these decks are available on the blissfulknowing.com with the exception of the flower deck because that one is sold out. But the blissfulknowing.com under guidance decks and intuitive tools. So we'll be doing our challenge to embrace from that deck. All right, shuffling. It's been a while, friends, since I have shuffled. Hi, Sandy. It's good to see all of you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't even know where to begin. Okay, well, let me first say that thank you guys for checking in with me. It's so sweet. Some of you have been checking in on me because you've noticed I haven't been on as much. And it's all for good reasons. Whoops, we already got one card. I happen to be in a personal year, numerologically speaking, of 7. And that is the sabbatical year. That's the year of unplugging. So really, really taking time away from electronics, going within to recharge. And the reason we have that 7 year is because after 7 comes 8. So 8 is a very taxing, very productive, action-based energy. So we need to fill up our tank. So I'm in a year of filling up my tank. And it's been really fun, but also we are all in this universal energy of 5, which is taking time off and enjoying life, living in the moment, really, really soaking up all that life has to offer. So my personal energies are saying, take time off, be still, rejuvenate, recharge, unplug. So that's what I've been doing. I've been going with the flow of that. And that leads me into July's energies because, hey, Katie, because July is a 7 month. So now we all have this 7 energy asking us to recharge, to connect with nature, to be still. 7 is an energy of contemplation, of soul searching, of really pausing and going within and asking yourself, what do I want to do? Where do I want to go? Seeking clarity. Now, the 5 energy of this year may be asking you to make a change. 5 is the midpoint in the 9-year cycle. Numerology goes in 9-year cycles, 1 through 9. So we've got 5 in the middle, and 5 is that pivot point, which says I can continue at this fork in the road. I can continue to go on the path I've been going on for the last 4 years, or I can change directions completely. So 5 is inviting us to make a change, some of us. And for me, I've had some out of the blue excitement that is creating a dramatic change for me, and I love it, but it has inspired me to really contemplate with this 7 energy about the direction I want to go in long term. So that's where I've been. We all now have this opportunity to do that, to contemplate where we want to go. If changes have come up for you, opportunities for a new direction have come up for you, this is the time to really contemplate those and ask yourself, where do I want to go? How can I get there? Now, let's talk a little bit really quickly about the astrology, because that's, of course, influencing us as well. We have this square, this big square, Uranus versus Taurus. Uranus square Taurus. I happen to be a Taurus sun sign. Uranus is very much like a 5. Very much. It's upheaval and chaos and breakthroughs. So just shaking things up. And Taurus is a very steady energy that wants to keep things the same, but it's also about our values. So Uranus square Taurus is asking us to take a look at what we value in life and consider if we should be changing our values. Our values are going to change as a society and in our personal life. So that's another thing that we need to be contemplating with the 7 energy. What do I really value? What direction do I want to go in? What changes are calling me forward? So I'm going to talk a little bit more about the 7, but also we have 3 energy this month, which is one of my favorites. 7 and 3 is one of my favorite combinations. So I want to go back and zoom out and talk about the collection of energies that gives us. But 7 energy. So we've got this sabbatical energy now, and it's the Hermit. So unplug, connect with nature. It's very spiritual. So it's a beautiful time for us to connect for a session because it's seeking that clarity. It wants to research. It wants to research everything, not just spirituality. But if you are seeking spiritual clarity about these changes in your life or the direction you want to go in, this is a wonderful time for us to connect for a private session. I have limited availability. Again, yes, I do, but I will do my best to get you scheduled. So please don't hesitate to reach out to me if you're interested in connecting and getting more clarity. Another reason that this is a beautiful time to connect is the 3 energy, but we'll get back to that in a minute. So 7, July being the 7th month, it's Hermit, it's unplugging, it's spiritual, it's research, it's connecting with nature, it's being quiet, silent, introverted, introspective, and still. It's also the energy of detoxification and purification. 7 likes to be organic and natural. Is very sensitive to noise and very sensitive to chemicals, so you may feel inspired to eat a little bit cleaner this month. Let me think if there's anything else about 7. I did say it's sensitive to noise. It can get a little irritated, and it is really an energy that likes to be alone. Most of the people who don't have social media accounts, I shouldn't say most of them, but oftentimes people who have a strong 7 in their chart don't even have social media accounts. It's just very much a quiet, very private energy. So that's the 7. Now, here's the funny thing, and it's an interesting combination. We also have 3 energy this month. Why? July is the 7th month. 2021 is a 5-year. 7 plus 5 is 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. So that's how we end up at the 3 energy for this year's July. Every July we have 7 energy, but this year it's 3. 3 is the polar opposite of 7. 7 is the introvert, and 3 is the social butterfly. 7 is private, and 3 is chatty as heck. Okay? 7 can be very serious. 3 is like fun, 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 fun. I feel like I want to turn you guys. Hold on. I keep wanting to turn you guys. So it's an interesting contrast. So 7 might say, I really want to be alone today, but 3 is like, no, I really want to get on the phone and chat. Or 7 might be like, why is everybody calling me? Then 3 is like, I want to call everybody. So that's interesting. 3 is also fun and optimism and relaxation and speaking our truth. I forgot to mention 7 is tranquility. I hope I'm not losing you guys. I know 3 is rambling also. So 3 is fun and playful. 3 is like, I want to watch a funny movie and laugh. I just want to have fun. Together, the reason why this is such a beautiful combination together is what they both have in common, 3 and 7. I call it the hammock energy because 3 wants to relax and 7 wants to have that tranquil time in nature. So I'm picturing it being out in nature in a hammock, relaxing. It's the hammock month. It's the hammock month. Now let's go back to June a little bit. I've got our cards, but let's go back to June a little bit. June's energies were 6 and 11, also reduced to 2 if you recall, because 11 was the master energy of 2. And 6 and 2 was focusing on relationships, family and relationships, connecting with others, and it was a very, very heart-based. Very, very heart-based. The theme, I think, was love and relationships, and it was really beautiful. I loved it. 6 was cooking. I cooked every single day of last month. It was crazy. I don't usually cook that much. And the 11 energy asked us to visualize what we want. So 6 being the energy of home and family, you may have had visions for your home and family, even visions of relocating, which is something that came up for me with this 5 energy inviting change. Anyway, that was a very heart-based energy. Now we've got this 7 energy, and 3 energy is 7. I'm going 7 because it's a mind number. I'm going to be talking about that in a minute. 7 and 3, I feel like the theme is relaxation. And why is it so important that we relax in July? Because August is bringing us, a powerhouse of action and productivity. August energies are 8 and 4. So that is get shit done, my friends. That is get shit done. That's August. July is relax and recharge. You have to relax and recharge to fill up that tank again so that you have reserves and energy built up for that hardcore, let's get this shit done, August. I'm saying that now in case I don't come back for August because I'm going to be off a lot. So I'm like, okay guys, remember I told you about August already. Hopefully I'll be back to go into that in more detail. But August is going to ask you to get organized and accomplished and strategize for the future, and it's financial energy. It's really, really, really masculine energy of focusing on making things happen. So now we've got July. Rest up while you can. Really, really enjoy nature. This is always a struggle for me living in the desert in July because I want to be outside every day in that 7 energy, and it is really, really hot here. So a lot of times I'll try to take a vacation in July to some place I can be in cooler weather, but it's not happening right now this month. Anyway, so 3 is asking us to communicate, to speak our truth. Again, wonderful time for a session because it's chatting. You and I are chatting, and we're talking about spiritual clarity. Wonderful time to connect with you guys if you'd like to book a session on theblissfulknowing.com. So enjoy this time. Enjoy this time and understand if that 7 energy is pushing you to unplug. It goes against our nature to just retreat from society, but that is what 7 wants to do. And it's been weird for me because I'm usually on Facebook so much more, and so just unplugging like that, it is weird for me, and that's why I know some of you were like, are you okay? I'm like, totally fine, just having a lot of excitement outside of Facebook. Really fun things, enjoying life like the 5 is asking us to do. So rest, relax, give yourself permission to unplug, to go within, and to contemplate. If you have these decks, these guidance decks, or any sort of intuitive tool, 7 energy is a beautiful time to work with something like these guidance decks to really, really go in, do that diving deep, no, that's not what I'm trying to say, digging deep and doing that soul searching. Really getting that internal clarity. So with this 5 energy this year, we have a lot of outside chaos. It's time to just shut that down or balance it out. Have your fun and have your excitement, but make sure you're getting your alone time so that you're having your meditation and your contemplation and you're able to hear that still small voice, that intuitive whisper coming from within that's guiding your soul, your internal GPS. So that's what I've been doing, guys. Just taking a lot of time off because next year is my personal year of 8, so I know it's going to be busy. It's also a universal year next year of 6, which is service to others and community and healing. So all of my healing work, I'm imagining, is going to come front and center next year. So this year I'm really just trying to find balance. Anyway, yay. Hi, Deb. All right, so we've got our 4 cards from the Blissful Knowing Inner Guidance, and we've got our 2 cards for our Challenge to Embrace and our Blessing to Remember. And so let's see what guidance we have today. It's so good to see all you guys. Let's do a quick poofalicious fluff to prepare my antennas so I can receive the guidance that comes through when I flip the cards. Okay, what we have is our first card. Ooh, I like it. It's one of my power cards in the deck. See past the illusions. Ooh, yes. Doran, I can't believe, oh, you can't keep your eyes open. It's 4 hours later for Doran. Well, thanks for tuning in, Doran. I didn't even know you were here. Good to see you for a minute. Catch you on the replay. What we have, see past the illusions. Oh, I love that. I have been doing emotional closet cleaning work with some clients lately, and that is really what this is about. It's about rising above fear. Rising above fear. And there's so much that we have experienced as a collective as far as fear that we are now rising above. I do feel a shift in the consciousness. We're really seeing past illusions and tuning into what our intuition is telling us as far as what's really true for us and how to operate in these situations, how to behave. See past the illusions is what we have. This definitely rings true for me because with all this 7 energy, I was going to talk about the mind energy. You do get that mental monkey mind overthinking happening, especially combined with the 5-year. They're both mind numbers. 5 can be obsessive and 7 can be overthinking. So if you find that you're getting a lot of thoughts, you really want to learn to ground your energy, bring your awareness back into your body. We had some nice heart-based energy last month, like I said, and now we're kind of floating back up to the mind. So work on grounding, whether that is using, the Orgone meditation wands to ground you. This is a black tourmaline. This is great for that. I use this before my sessions. I've got shungite too to do that. Whether you've got your feet in the grass, which is great because if you're out there enjoying the 7, you're out there with nature and you're grounding. I've got the grounding mats for indoor grounding that you can use, but you do want to bring the energy back into your body, out of your head. I also have a natural brain calmer at the brain center. It centers the mind, and I love it. I always use it in my 7 because it just slows down that crazy marble run of my brain. There's too many marbles in the marble run, and I prefer to have one marble at a time, one thought at a time, not that swirling whirlwind energy. So I have been working through those thoughts and clearing those, and I've been helping people with their emotional closet cleaning to sort through their fears and rise above. So see past the illusions. It's saying this is what we have. So we've already done this work, which is really awesome. Instead of getting this card for what we need, it's saying we've already done it. I love that. The 7 energy this month maybe is already bringing you clarity. Fear can convince us that things are worse than they actually are. When we believe in our fears, we are subscribing to a reality that we don't prefer. Learning to recognize fear is the first step toward overcoming it. An improved experience is waiting for you, but first you must see beyond the illusions that your fears have created. Remember that there is always a blue sky behind the clouds, and don't buy the story that your fear is trying to sell to you. Don't do it. Don't buy the story. Don't buy it, my friends. This is saying, again, that we have this. Hi, Sandra. Yay. We have done this. We've overcome fear. We've risen above into the higher frequencies, above the fear frequency, above the 3D reality, the world, the fear-based world. Earlier this year, much earlier this year, beginning of this year, I talked about the 3D earth versus the 5D earth. And those are terms I don't love to use, but I know a lot of you are familiar with it. So that's where I went to keep it simple. But really, there's more than two. There are infinite parallel earths. But we've got a huge gap in frequency. We've got people on a fear frequency, and then we've got people who are like, no. I'm tuning into my intuition, and my intuition says there's nothing to be afraid of here. I'm going to focus on love and peace and abundance, and there's no scarcity, and there's no lack, and there's no fear. So we want to make sure that we are vibrating at our true core frequency, which is abundance, love, peace, joy, all of those good things, and not in a lower frequency vibration, which is fear-based. So we have been working on this, or we have been allowing our true core frequency to vibrate. Our true core frequency is always vibrating, but we have aligned with our true core frequency. That's a better way of saying it. So pom for us. We are seeing past the illusions, and they might just be personal illusions. For me, it's personal illusions. I'm so beyond the collective fear stuff. That hasn't been on my mind. It's personal stuff that I've been working through. Personal things that are cropping up. Thanks, Deb, that I had to work through. Hi, Kimberly. As far as illusions. Hey, Linda. Oh, you guys are all here. I'm so happy to see you. So happy to see you. Maybe this is a good time of day to come on, huh? Even though it's my dinner time. Okay. So we have seen beyond the illusions. What a great way to start. What do we want? Ooh, 7 month. Think it over. Yes, think it over. That is the contemplation energy that we have in July. Think it over. Time to go within and be still and contemplate. That is what 7 wants us to do, especially when it wants to contemplate this 5 years change in direction. Thank you, Sandra. Think it over is what we want. So true. For me, at least. More time, thought, and research is needed. You don't have to make a decision in this exact moment, so find out as much as you can before moving forward. Trust that you will always know what you need to know when you need to know it. Ask your higher self to guide you and contemplate whether you are acting out of inspiration or desperation. This will help you to know if you are truly hearing your inner guidance or behaving from a place of fear. Imagine the outcome of both choices and pay attention to which one brings you more relief. Ooh, I love doing that. Asking yourself which one feels like more relief, which one feels better of the two decisions. But this is saying you don't have to figure this out right now. And it's so important when we get caught up in that 7 overthinking or that 5 obsessing and that 5 fickleness too. 5 is super fickle. To say to yourself, stop the thought process and say, I don't have to figure this out right now. I don't have to figure this out right now. I will always know what I need to know when I need to know it, and not a minute sooner, not a minute later. So the 5 energy is asking us, live in the now. Live in the moment. Don't figure everything out. Live in this moment, and then the next moment, you'll figure out what you need to do for that moment, and moment by moment by moment, until you're guided like the dot to dot, and next thing you know, you zoom out and you have a whole path behind you. We don't have to figure this out right now. In fact, 5 and 7, it's almost impossible to really get anything solid because they're just mental energies. It's not until we hit August when we get into that 8 and 4, which are 8 material things and 4 building things, that we're really going to manifest things more physically. So we're contemplating what we want, contemplating where we want to go, and if we're acting out of inspiration or desperation. It's a wonderful, wonderful meter. Am I acting out of inspiration or desperation? Where am I? Inspiration, desperation, and then which one is bringing me more relief? Do that. Follow the thread of relief, follow the thread of excitement. We want more time, and the 7 energy is giving us more time to think it over. I love that. Ooh, I love that. Okay, and I'm laughing because I'm like, well, we don't want to think too much. We want to get quiet and still and let our intuition guide us. But you get it. All right, so what we need is our next card. Ha ha. Ground yourself. Did I not say we need to ground ourselves with all this mental energy? We need to ground ourselves. Don't get caught up in the mind. Don't do it. I'm talking to myself. Don't do it. Ground yourself. I love my Brain Calmer and all of my other tools that ground me. The guidance decks have been grounding me a ton. I've been pulling cards for myself every day, and they're pretty much telling me the same thing, but it's something I obviously need to hear because my monkey mind is going crazy. So it's like, come on, snap out of it, and it's just giving me nice clarity and truth, the truth of my higher self and my inner guidance. So the decks are great right now. They're always great, but they're extra great right now. Okay, so ground yourself. Deb is saying barefooting. Yes, we did talk about that. Get outside. Get in the nature. Get in the nature. Notice it's a brown card for dirt, for the earth. A practical approach can benefit you at this time. Get organized and then evaluate what action steps you can take to make progress in your endeavors. A clear focus and careful planning will assist you in accomplishing your goals. Trust that the skills and knowledge that you require will be made available to you. Allow life to reveal the next step of your journey. So, allow life to reveal the next step of your journey. That's what 5 is asking. It's saying live in the now, trust, and 7 is saying have faith. I totally forgot to say 7 is the faith seeker and the quiet observer and the science lover. 7s, I could go on forever about 7. So 7 is asking you to have faith, and 5 is asking you to live in the now. So it's really, really not about fast forwarding right now. When we get into August, 8 energy, it's going to be strategic, long-term planning. It's going to want to figure things out for the future. But right now, it's enjoy the moment and be still and relax. 3 is like, take it easy. 3 is a Jimmy Buffett energy. I believe he was a 3 life path. And he's just like, hey, chill out. 3 is don't worry, be happy also. So have faith that you can just relax and enjoy life. That's the combination of 7, 3, and 5 that we're in. None of it's grounded. None of it's grounded. But it's saying have faith, relax, have faith and trust, and enjoy your life. So this is what we need to do. We need to ground ourselves so we don't get caught up in the mind, because that's when the 7 turns into stress. It turns into overthinking, and you can create suffering for yourself, especially combined with that obsessive 5. That obsessive overthinking will create suffering. That 3 is going to kick in and say, don't worry, be happy. That's what it wants you to know. It's going to say, go play outside. Okay, last card from this deck, what we get. Ooh, mission accomplished. Okay. Now my wheels are really turning. Mission accomplished. That's always a welcome card. Very interesting. We'll have to see how this plays out. Congratulations are in order. You have come so far and learned so much. Take some time to reflect back on all you have become. Now that you have made such beautiful progress, it's time to take things to the next level. Although a cycle is now complete, a new chapter awaits you with open arms. Give yourself the credit you deserve for all of your growth, and carry this newly found confidence with you always. What a beautiful card. And this whole time I'm reading this, I'm thinking about a quote that I saw a few days ago, and it was saying that the collective agreement has now shifted, that we no longer need to suffer. We can enjoy our lives. And if you understand law of attraction and you understand that you're a deliberate creator and you remember your power to create and to manifest, then you know that joy is the purpose and joy is why we are here. So I'm reading this, I'm thinking about the growth, about how we have learned to see past the illusions, how we have learned to rise above fear. and we can enjoy our lives. Because like I said, the energies that are affecting us right now, 3, 5, and 7, are saying you can enjoy life, relax, trust life, trust that you're going to be supported, have faith, feel deeply connected, enjoy your life, relax. It's okay to relax. This has been really challenging for me. I didn't say that in the beginning when I talked about me taking a little bit of time off. I have Capricorn as my rising sign, and your rising sign in astrology is like your personality sign. And Capricorn is the workaholic energy. It's basically the equivalent to 8 in numerology. So Capricorn is a work and puts a lot of pressure on itself, and it also has a lot of perfectionism. And so it doesn't know how to relax. It doesn't feel good taking time off. It feels good when it's productive and making things happen. And so that's where my monkey mind's been going, is the energies, the numbers are saying you totally have permission to relax. You have so much permission to relax. You're fine. You're good. This is what you need. Take the time off. Slow down. And the Capricorn's going, no. You can't do that. You can't do that. So I've had to see beyond my Capricorn's fears. It's been challenging that way. So I said, okay, Capricorn, I'm going to go live today. Is that going to make you feel better? Are you going to feel better now? Are you going to quiet down now? All right, mission accomplished. Capricorn saying, my mission is accomplished. Yay, I got work in. Mission accomplished for all of us. We have ascended to this next level. This next level where we can really enjoy our lives, use our gifts and talents, be of service, but enjoy ourselves. Trust in the abundance that is. There's no lack in the universe. None at all. That is old programming. That is 3D programming. We are rising above that illusion. All right, that's what just came through for that. I'm sure it'll all click even more when I watch the replay. Let's poof before we go to our last 2 cards. We have our blessing to remember and our challenge to embrace. Blessing to remember from the Zen Blossoms Flowering Intuition cards. Oh, yes. Appreciation. Ah, that feels so good. That feels really, really good. So we're in a 5-year. 5 is here to celebrate life. 5 thinks of every day as a holiday. It appreciates everything because it gets excited by everything. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, this is so awesome. Ooh, this is so wonderful. Ah, you know how I am. I'm a 5 life path. I can say that. So appreciation is the opposite of fear, seeing past the illusions. Appreciation is the opposite frequency. It is our true core frequency. It is the opposite frequency of fear. Blessing to remember, we have so much to appreciate. So much to appreciate, especially this new frequency that's saying we no longer need to suffer. That's not part of our collective agreement anymore, where we're going to experience suffering. We don't have to. We can live in joy. We can live in joy. We can create from joy. We can create more joy. We can create a life where we are living the waking dream. And I feel that all of the time. And I say that not literally, because not all of the time, but most of the time, I feel like I am living the waking dream. I'm seriously in awe of so many things that have appeared in my life that I have manifested deliberately, and some not so deliberately, but because the universe is always keeping track of our preferences. My mind has been blown over and over and over. So there's so much to appreciate. Our blessing to remember is that appreciation is our natural frequency. It's our true core frequency. We can align with that energy, that vibration of walking around, enjoying life, looking around. I just posted a few days ago that if all we ever did was learn to appreciate, that's all we would ever need to know, because that keeps us in the manifesting frequency, manifesting what we want. We're always manifesting something, but manifesting the things that we truly desire, or the things that will truly fulfill us, we need to be in the frequency of non-resistance, and appreciation is our true core frequency. So there's zero resistance when we are appreciating. So if nothing else, focus on finding things to appreciate. When you're out in nature, in the seven's asking us, get out in nature, There's so much to appreciate that'll keep you present. The 5 wants to be present in the now. Being out in nature keeps you present, focusing on things to appreciate. This is why I love going heart spotting. You know, I love heart spotting out in nature. It's so fun. It keeps me present. It keeps me focused and appreciating the beauty of nature. And that 3 energy is saying, just be happy. Be happy. There's so much to be happy about. Yes, there is. There's so much joy to be had. 3 is also very creative. I did not mention that. 3 is also counseling and listening. So you should probably be having phone calls. I don't know. The 7's quiet. The 3's chatty. I've been having a lot of counseling phone calls with friends and things like that. So, and sessions, of course. But this is a good time for us to talk because of that counseling energy. So appreciation is our blessing to remember. And again, 3 is also rambling. So there I go. There I go, people. Off she goes. Just downhill. Whew. Gaining momentum faster and faster. She's talking. Let's see. I don't know how to fit all this in. We're going to need room for one more card. Okay. So our last card is our challenge to embrace from the Love is Everywhere Hearts in Nature deck. Oh, release. Challenge to embrace is to release. Goes back to see past the illusion. So releasing those thoughts that don't serve us. If we're overthinking, let it go. Trust and have faith, 7 says. Relax, take it easy, says 3. Let all the suffering go, the mental suffering. The mental suffering. I'm seeing the comments and I see that we are getting resonance. Sandy, yay. Let it go, let it flow. 5 wants to flow. Yes. Stop trying to figure everything out. Stop trying to make things happen. Trust and have faith. Trust the flow. Have faith in the process. Have faith in the universe. I always look back and I see how supported I've been and how the universe has completely surprised and delighted me time and time again. I mean, this year may be my biggest surprise because it's a 5 year, and 5 is all about surprises, and I'm just like, holy wow, this is amazing. Out of the blue excitement and fun and delight. Oh my goodness, it's been really quite a poofalicious year. Hey Rebecca, still in awe, like daily. I'm like, damn, this is amazing. So release is our challenge to embrace. Let go of the struggle, let go of the strife, let go of the energies of trying to force things and allow the flow. See past those illusions. Focus on appreciating everything you do have. Like I said, it's been a poofalicious year, so I have so much to appreciate. But, you know, we are still working through the old programming of struggle and strife. That ego still does rear its ugly head at times and say, no, you need to be stressed. No, you need to worry about the future. And that 5 is like, nope, you're going to live in the now. You're not going to worry about a damn thing. 7's like, quiet down, be tranquil. And 3's like, smile, everything is great. It really is. It's okay. You can enjoy your life. Get in that hammock. Just get in the hammock. Get in the hammock. I wish I had a hammock and I wish I could get in it. It's just really hot here. We do sometimes get monsoon season, and I'm really, really hoping that we get some rain because we had some last week and it was absolutely glorious. We got the temperature, we had it up to 117. We got it down to 75, and I felt like I was back in Wisconsin where I grew up with that fresh, misty air with that humidity. It was amazing. I loved it, and I hope I get more of it. Come on, universe, you listening? More rain, please. And that's another reason why I've been contemplating relocating at some point to somewhere that has more moisture and less hot summers. So I can enjoy every July's 7 month of nature time. I need more trees in my life. The desert isn't working for me, guys. Taurus is the earth mother. Anyway, ramble, but hey, I haven't been on for so long. I'm entitled, right? I will not be here next week. I will not be here the next week. This might be my only July live stream, and I don't even know if we'll be back for August, but I'd like to think I'll be back for August because I do love telling you guys all about the numerology of each month. And like I said, 8 is a work and productive energy. It's like really, really grounded, focused, nose to the grindstone, accomplishment energy. So once again, I'm going to leave you with enjoy July. It's tranquil, it's relaxed. Speak your truth, connect with nature, connect with your intuition. If you need me, let me know. We will connect. We will analyze the situation. We will come to clarity. We will laugh because 3 is very playful and we always laugh in sessions. Who are we kidding? I have a 3 personality number. We're going to laugh. It's going to happen. Love hearing from you guys. Love seeing you. Please do say hi if you're watching the replay. It's been so long. I miss your faces and I would love to know that you tuned in. I hope you have a relaxing and tranquil 4th of July weekend. It is a little tricky with fireworks. That 7 wants to have the quiet and fireworks are not quiet, but the 3 energy wants to be with people. Anyway, great to see you guys. Thanks for checking in on me and caring, and I'm so good. I might be better than ever. Who knows? I'm really good. I'm good. I hope you're good too, but I would love to connect with you one-on-one. So, my friends, I hope to hear from you privately and we can connect that way. But please do say hi if you're watching the replay. And my website is theblissfulknowing.com. One more time. All right. I'll see you when I see you. Enjoy July, my friends. Talk to you later. Bye.